at Starbucks right now. It's been 2 weeks since I've been here, and I just finished the newsletter, The Connection, for this week. Took about an hour and a half to get done. No, about 2 hours to get done, and feeling pretty good about the progress there. And I'm gonna head back home so that I can be on a call with Dan, and then possibly do the online call in case there is a power outage in San Francisco. So that's it right now. Also found out that the washer has a bunch of water sitting in it from when our pipes got clogged. So I'm gonna quickly try to empty that out before getting on a call. That's it. Hear the washing machine going. I am cleaned out the whole thing, added some vinegar, did a load, added some bleach, did a load, and hopefully this cleans everything, and our dishwasher, our laundry machine problems will be solved. So I had mentioned that this guy named Robin from Hulu, who's I believe his title is a finance director, reached out and was asking me some questions about how he can switch over to the creative side versus just being on the business side of working in entertainment. And his question was specifically, he wanted to find a non-writing executive producer role, I believe was how he phrased it. And I just wanted to spit off some thoughts about what that means. So just at a very high level, he's already broken, I think, well, I guess I'll just speak to it as I would speak to him, but you've already broken into the entertainment industry with your current role. Like, you're already working for Hulu, so you already have so many more advantages than someone trying to break out from outside, and I would leverage those advantages as much as I can. So working at Hulu, obviously you have access to all the people who work at Hulu, and I would start talking to those folks and let them know kind of what your goals are, and see how if they are open to introducing you to other people who they think that you should talk to. The benefit of working at Hulu is not only do you have the immediate network within your Hulu colleagues, but you also get the network of everyone who's affiliated with Hulu, right? So you get to you can reach out to NBC, you can reach out to ABC, Fox, Disney, all those players, because they all own a stake in Hulu. And that's a huge leg up than everyone else, where when you'd be reaching out, it'd just be under different auspices. And there's something about being able to come in and showing that you're part of the same team that's really cool. So that's number one. Number two is, in terms of thinking about a non-writing executive producer role, basically you're looking at becoming a executive at a small or big production company, right? So it's either at a small production company, a big production company, or a studio. That is how you would think about getting this non-writing executive producer role. You either have to come in as a CE and then work your way up. So with that in mind, I would start reaching out to friends or colleagues or anyone you know who are CEs, and just start figuring out what those companies are looking for in their next CEs. And I think that as a finance director, I assume, would have a strong basis in the quant side of making films, and I think that's definitely an underutilized asset in the industry. I think a lot of people would tend to over-index on their creative abilities and storytelling abilities and ability to understand and break story. And if you can do that, but you can also couch that in the ability to look at a budget and understand, whether this film is going to be made, or look at the budget and understand how to put together financing to be able to fund a project. I think that'll be really useful. And so you have all sorts of advantages there. Finally, the last thing I'll mention is, it's fine if you want to, you have all these advantages, but the thing I would make sure you also have in your toolbox is making sure you do have good story sense, and making sure that you are able to break down story eloquently and quickly and succinctly and give good notes. And the only way to start developing that ability is just start practicing and start reading a lot of scripts and talking about scripts. And I think that's where you're going to already do that, and if you do, great, then you already got it covered. But I do really want to just stress that you got to have the chops as well. Like, having the network is great, and I think you have that, and it's very clear, you're very articulate and eloquent, but you have to have those creative chops and the ability to understand story. So really hone in on that if you are not doing so yet. And I think those are the kind of 3 major takeaways that I would have to give based on your short email, and hopefully that is helpful. And really appreciate you reading through the blog posts, and definitely keep me posted and let me know how it goes. Spent an hour at Mom's trying to help them set up their Google Chromecast because they just switched over from Verizon. Anyways, didn't work right away, took a while, had to delete the app and then reinstall it, took an hour. Now it's done, home, gonna eat, shower, and get ready for bed. Adieu.